Senator Hurd.
Thank you, Mr. Co-Chair. Colleagues, this, I'll be honest with you, is probably the toughest bill I've ever had to speak on as far as keeping my emotions and attitude in check, but I'm going to do the best I can. I know many of you very well, majority party, and I think very highly of the individuals that are up here with me, and you're good people, but sometimes that's just not good enough. I believe this bill, if it passes the House and the Senate ultimately, truly is the beginning of the death of freedom. Because what we're talking about here is our children. The majority party has always talked about my body, my choice. How can that not apply to my child? My choice. Furthermore, my child does not have the right to say yes or no to this. So again, my body, my choice. Their body, their choice. We are on the edge of fully pushing through the final steps of what I believe is an absolute orchestrated push by some of the most corrupt, evil people on the planet in these major pharmaceutical companies. I know, and I want to tell all these good people out here, you are not evil people. You are good people. I know you are. That's not political BS. I know you are. I know how much you care about kids. I know how much you care about freedom. You're wrong on this. I've been wrong on other stuff. I'm here to tell you in front of everybody. As a conservative Republican, I used to be one of the most against gay marriage individuals you would ever find on the planet. And to this day, from a faith perspective, I still don't believe that choice is the best for those individuals, but I love them, I accept them, and I would never use this position to infringe upon their rights that I fully agree with. The Supreme Court of this nation has declared they have the right to marry who they wish, to love who they wish as consenting adults. Who am I to get in their way? If I can do that for you, if I can do that for them, as somebody who used to be very radical, and you have showed me how to not be that way anymore, that I was wrong. When I came into this building, it was Republicans good, Democrats bad. It's not the way it is. There's lots of good Democrats. There's lots of bad Republicans. Like I said, it was a Republican president who gave cover to these despicable human beings that run these pharmaceutical companies. I don't understand how they can be so horrible in every possible way, except for when it comes to the invasion of our homes and our children's bodies. A lot of people will say to me, well, don't you fear infectious diseases, whether it's measles, polio, whatever? Yeah, of course I do. Everybody in this room does. But you know what I fear much, much more? A government, a state that has such profound, tiny amounts of respect for its people that it would push something like this across the line, no matter how good the intentions are. There's no accountability for these pharmaceutical companies. I'm gonna finish with this. My grandfather served in the Second World War. I speak about him often because I'm so proud of him. He almost died twice. Should have died twice. I should not be here because of what my grandfather went through to voluntarily go into one of the worst wars this world's ever seen. For what? For his family, for his country. But it was for freedom, for liberty, not just for himself, not just for his family and his country, but for other people across this world. I know, even though he's not here today to tell me, I know how my grandfather would tell me to vote on this. Please don't do this. Be the Democratic Party of the past who stands up for the little people, who has changed this guy's heart. Don't go backwards. I'm begging you. My party is not humble enough, if we were in power, to stop this. Please be different.
Thank you, Senator. Representative.